Are you struggling to get or maintain an erection like you used to, and wondering if this is just something you have to accept as part of getting older? You're not alone in this frustration. Nearly 70% of men over 60 face this same challenge, yet most suffer in silence, convinced there's no real solution. But here's what might surprise you. The problem isn't that your body is broken or that you're destined for a life without satisfying intimacy. The real issue is that your body's nutritional needs have fundamentally changed after 60, and most men have no idea how to address this. What if I told you that the key to reclaiming your confidence and reigniting your intimate life isn't found in expensive treatments or complicated procedures, but in understanding exactly which vitamins your body is desperately craving to function the way it did in your younger years? If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need it. Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. So let's dive in. My name is Dr. Markx, and I'm a board-certified urologist with over 25 years of clinical experience specializing in men's sexual health and age-related hormonal changes. Throughout my career, I've helped thousands of men over 60 understand that what they're experiencing isn't a verdict on their masculinity or worth. It's simply biology responding to decades of living. You've built an extraordinary life over 6 decades, accumulating wisdom, experiences, and relationships that define who you are today. Your body has been your steadfast partner through every triumph and challenge, but now it's operating under different biochemical conditions. The testosterone levels that powered your 20s and 30s naturally decline by approximately 1% per year after age 30, while your cardiovascular system, cellular energy production, and nutrient absorption all undergo significant changes. What you're experiencing, whether it's reduced morning energy, longer recovery times, or changes in your intimate life, represents your body's call for updated nutritional support, not a permanent decline in your capabilities. The truth is, your erectile health is intimately connected to your overall cardiovascular health, hormone production, and cellular energy systems. As you age, these systems don't shut down. They simply require more targeted nutritional support to function optimally. Think of it like maintaining a classic car. The engine still runs beautifully, but it needs premium fuel and specific maintenance to perform at its best. Your journey toward better erectile health begins with understanding that this isn't just about one isolated function of your body. When you support your vascular health, optimize your hormone production, and enhance your cellular energy, you're not just addressing erectile function. You're investing in your overall vitality, energy levels, and quality of life. The vitamins and nutrients we're about to explore work synergistically, meaning they support each other and amplify their individual benefits when used together. Let's start with vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, though its role in your sexual health goes far beyond its cheerful nickname. You might think of vitamin D primarily for bone health, but research shows it plays a crucial role in testosterone production and blood vessel function, 2 critical components of healthy erectile response. When your vitamin D levels are optimal, your body produces testosterone more efficiently, and your blood vessels maintain better flexibility and responsiveness. Here's what's happening in your body when vitamin D levels are adequate. Your endothelial cells, which line your blood vessels, function more effectively. These cells produce nitric oxide, a molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing increased blood flow exactly where you need it. Without sufficient vitamin D, this entire cascade of events becomes less efficient, potentially contributing to erectile difficulties. The challenge for men over 60 is that vitamin D deficiency becomes increasingly common with age. Your skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight. You may spend more time indoors, and your kidneys become less effective at converting vitamin D to its active form. This creates a perfect storm where your body needs more vitamin D support precisely when your natural production is declining. You can support your vitamin D levels through several approaches. Sensible sun exposure of about 15 to 20 minutes of midday sun on your arms and face several times per week can help, though this varies based on your skin tone, geographic location, and season. Dietary sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, fortified dairy products, and egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens. However, many men over 60 find that supplementation provides the most reliable way to maintain optimal levels, typically requiring 2,000 to 4,000 IU daily, though your doctor can determine your specific needs through blood testing. Zinc represents another cornerstone of male sexual health, functioning almost like a master key that unlocks several important biological processes. Your prostate gland contains some of the highest concentrations of zinc in your entire body, and this mineral directly influences testosterone production, sperm quality, and overall reproductive function. When zinc levels decline, which commonly happens with age, your body's ability to maintain healthy hormone levels and sexual function can be significantly impacted. What makes zinc particularly important for you as a man over 60 is its role in managing inflammation and supporting immune function. Chronic low-grade inflammation can interfere with healthy blood flow and hormone production, creating a cascade of effects that impact erectile function. Adequate zinc levels help modulate this inflammatory response while supporting the enzymatic processes necessary for healthy testosterone synthesis. Your body doesn't store zinc efficiently, so you need regular intake through diet or supplementation. The richest dietary sources include oysters, which contain more zinc per serving than any other food, along with beef, lamb, chicken, pumpkin seeds, and cashews. However, factors like medications, digestive changes common with aging, and dietary restrictions can interfere with zinc absorption, making supplementation a consideration worth discussing with your healthcare provider. The recommended dosage for most men over 60 ranges from 15 to 30 milligrams daily, though taking zinc on an empty stomach can cause nausea, so timing it with meals is typically better tolerated. It's worth noting that zinc competes with copper for absorption, so long-term supplementation should be balanced with appropriate copper intake to prevent deficiency. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin, works through a completely different mechanism, but with equally impressive results for erectile health. This vitamin directly influences your cardiovascular system by improving blood flow and reducing arterial stiffness changes that become increasingly important as you age and your blood vessels naturally become less flexible. When you take niacin, it causes what's called vasodilation. Your blood vessels relax and expand, improving circulation throughout your body. This effect is so pronounced that you might experience what's called a niacin flush, a temporary warming and reddening of your skin, particularly on your face and chest. While this can be surprising the first time it happens, it's actually a visible sign that the vitamin is working to improve your circulation. For men over 60, this improved circulation offers benefits beyond erectile function. Better blood flow supports cognitive function, energy levels, and overall cardiovascular health. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through more flexible, responsive blood vessels, and your entire circulatory system operates more efficiently. You can obtain niacin through foods like chicken breast, tuna, salmon, turkey, and beef liver, along with plant sources such as peanuts, mushrooms, and green peas. However, achieving therapeutic levels for circulation benefits often requires supplementation. Starting with lower doses, around 100 to 250 milligrams daily, allows your body to adjust to the vasodilating effects gradually. Some men prefer the flush-free form of niacin, though the traditional form may provide more pronounced circulatory benefits. L-arginine functions as a precursor to nitric oxide, the molecule we discussed earlier in relation to vitamin D. Think of L-arginine as providing the raw materials your body needs to produce this crucial signaling molecule that tells your blood vessels when to relax and allow increased blood flow. As you age, your natural production of both L-arginine and nitric oxide typically declines, making supplementation increasingly valuable. What's particularly interesting about L-arginine is its dual action. Not only does it support immediate blood flow through nitric oxide production, but it also helps maintain the health of your endothelial cells, the smooth muscle cells lining your blood vessels. Healthy endothelial function is crucial for long-term cardiovascular health and sustained erectile function. Your body can produce some L-arginine naturally, and you can obtain it through protein-rich foods like turkey, chicken, soybeans, pumpkin seeds, and dairy products. However, supplemental L-arginine is typically taken in much higher doses than you could reasonably obtain through diet alone, usually 3 to 6 grams daily, divided into multiple doses. One important consideration with L-arginine is timing. Taking it on an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before meals, enhances absorption. Some men find that combining L-arginine with L-citrulline, another amino acid that supports nitric oxide production through a different pathway, provides enhanced benefits. This combination approach can help sustain nitric oxide levels more consistently throughout the day. Vitamin C plays a multifaceted role in supporting erectile health, working behind the scenes to maintain the infrastructure your body needs for healthy sexual function. This vitamin is essential for collagen synthesis, which maintains the structural integrity of your blood vessels, and it supports the production and protection of nitric oxide, extending its beneficial effects on circulation. Perhaps more importantly for men over 60, vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your cardiovascular system from oxidative stress that naturally increases with age. This protective effect helps maintain the flexibility and responsiveness of your blood vessels while supporting overall endothelial health. When your blood vessels remain healthy and responsive, they can more effectively respond to the signals that promote increased blood flow during sexual arousal. Vitamin C also supports your immune system and helps manage stress hormones like cortisol. Chronic stress and elevated cortisol levels can significantly impact testosterone production and sexual function. So maintaining adequate vitamin C levels provides indirect but important support for your overall sexual health. You're probably familiar with citrus fruits as sources of vitamin C, but bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi fruit, and broccoli actually contain higher concentrations per serving. The challenge with vitamin C is that your body doesn't store it efficiently, so you need regular daily intake. Most men over 60 benefit from 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily, though your body can only absorb about 200 milligrams at one time, making divided doses throughout the day more effective than single large doses. Vitamin E works synergistically with vitamin C to provide comprehensive antioxidant protection for your cardiovascular system. While vitamin C is water-soluble and works in the watery portions of your cells, vitamin E is fat-soluble and protects the fatty membranes of your cells, including the delicate membranes of your blood vessel walls. This antioxidant protection becomes increasingly important as you age because oxidative damage accumulates over time, potentially interfering with healthy blood flow and hormone production. Vitamin E helps maintain the integrity of your cell membranes, supporting healthy circulation and protecting the cellular machinery involved in testosterone production. Research suggests that vitamin E may also support sperm health and overall reproductive function, though its primary benefit for erectile health lies in its cardiovascular protective effects. By maintaining healthy blood vessels and supporting overall circulation, vitamin E contributes to the foundation of healthy sexual function. Natural sources of vitamin E include nuts and seeds, particularly almonds, sunflower seeds, and hazelnuts, along with green leafy vegetables and vegetable oils. However, supplemental vitamin E provides more concentrated support, typically in doses of 400 to 800 IU daily. It's important to choose natural vitamin E D-alpha-tocopherol, rather than synthetic forms, as your body utilizes the natural form more effectively. Magnesium often gets overlooked in discussions of sexual health, but this mineral plays crucial roles in muscle relaxation, nerve function, and cardiovascular health, all important components of healthy erectile function. Magnesium helps regulate calcium levels in your muscle cells, including the smooth muscle cells in your blood vessels, promoting healthy relaxation and blood flow. For men over 60, magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common, often due to decreased absorption, increased losses through medications like diuretics, and dietary changes. When magnesium levels are suboptimal, your muscles, including those in your blood vessels, may not relax as effectively, potentially contributing to circulation problems that affect erectile function. Magnesium also supports healthy sleep patterns and stress management, both crucial for maintaining healthy testosterone levels and overall sexual health. Poor sleep and chronic stress can significantly impact your hormone production and sexual function, making magnesium's calming effects particularly valuable. You can increase your magnesium intake through foods like dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and dark chocolate. However, supplemental magnesium often provides more reliable support, typically in doses of 300 to 400 milligrams daily. Magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate tend to be better absorbed and less likely to cause digestive upset than cheaper forms like magnesium oxide. Folic acid, also known as folate in its natural form, supports erectile health primarily through its role in maintaining healthy blood vessels and supporting circulation. This B vitamin is essential for the production of red blood cells and the synthesis of DNA, but its cardiovascular benefits make it particularly relevant for sexual health. Folic acid helps reduce homocysteine levels in your blood. Elevated homocysteine is associated with increased risk of cardiovascular disease and can contribute to endothelial dysfunction, problems with the lining of your blood vessels that can interfere with healthy blood flow. By helping to normalize homocysteine levels, folic acid supports overall vascular health and circulation. This vitamin also works closely with vitamin B12 and B6 to support healthy nerve function, which is important for the neurological aspects of sexual response. The complex interplay between your nervous system and vascular system during sexual arousal requires optimal function of both systems. Natural sources of folate include dark leafy greens, legumes, citrus fruits, and fortified grains. However, the synthetic form, folic acid, found in supplements is actually more bioavailable than natural folate for most people. A typical supplemental dose ranges from 400 to 800 micrograms daily, though this is often included in B-complex vitamins rather than taken as a standalone supplement. Vitamin B6 rounds out our discussion by supporting hormone metabolism and nerve function. This vitamin plays a crucial role in the synthesis of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which influence mood, stress levels, and sexual desire. It also supports the metabolism of homocysteine, working alongside folic acid to promote cardiovascular health. For men over 60, vitamin B6 is particularly important because it helps your body efficiently utilize protein and supports the production of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout your body. Optimal oxygen delivery is crucial for all aspects of sexual function, from arousal to performance. Vitamin B6 also plays a role in regulating hormones, including those involved in stress response, since chronic stress can significantly impact testosterone levels and sexual function. Maintaining adequate B6 levels supports your overall hormonal balance and sexual health. Good dietary sources include chicken, fish, potatoes, chickpeas, and bananas. Supplemental B6 is typically taken in doses of 25 to 50 milligrams daily, though it's often most convenient as part of a B-complex supplement that provides balanced ratios of all the B vitamins. Now that you understand how these essential vitamins support your erectile health, it's important to recognize that they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to your overall health and vitality. These nutrients don't work in isolation. They support each other, creating synergistic effects that amplify their individual benefits. Your journey toward better erectile health isn't just about taking supplements. It's about understanding that your body's needs have evolved as you've aged, and meeting those needs with targeted nutritional support can help you maintain vitality and confidence in this stage of your life. The key is consistency and patience. Nutritional interventions typically take several weeks to months to show their full effects, as your body rebuilds nutrient stores and optimizes cellular function. Consider starting with the foundation nutrients, vitamin D and zinc, which have the most direct impact on hormone production and overall sexual health. From there, you can add circulation-supporting nutrients like vitamin C, niacin, and L-arginine. The antioxidant vitamins E and magnesium provide important protective effects, while the B vitamins support the neurological and metabolic aspects of sexual health. Remember that quality matters when choosing supplements. Look for third-party tested products from reputable manufacturers, and consider working with a healthcare provider who understands men's health to develop a personalized approach that takes into account your specific health status, medications, and individual needs. Your sexual health is an important component of your overall quality of life, and addressing it proactively demonstrates the same wisdom and self-care that has served you well throughout your life. These nutritional strategies offer you a natural, science-based approach to supporting your body's changing needs while maintaining your confidence and vitality. Before making any significant changes to your supplement routine, have an honest conversation with your doctor about your goals and concerns. They can help you determine which nutrients might be most beneficial for your specific situation. Check for any potential interactions with medications you're taking and monitor your progress through appropriate testing. Your best years don't have to be behind you. With the right nutritional support, understanding of your body's needs, and commitment to your overall health, you can continue to enjoy intimacy, confidence, and vitality well into your golden years. Take the first step by scheduling that conversation with your healthcare provider. Your future self will thank you for the investment you make in your health today. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and tell us where you are watching from.